So yesterday was Saturday, and I got all the wainscot. I think it's enough wainscoting. Wainscot, I guess I heard on the internet somebody said it that way. All the linear boards painted. So I got this area started. I really do need to buy new nails because my nails are too long because there's concrete behind the plywood. But you'll take one of these and put them on every joint, on every stud. So it's got kind of a chair rail. It's gonna be, I think, pretty. And there's, I counted it out, 48. And hopefully I cut 2 extras or 3 extras because some of them are really ugly. I made it out of plywood, which wasn't, took 2 cuts, so 3 cuts. First I had to make the plywood, and then I had to cut them to length, and then I had to cut them to 45 them all, so they get a slight angle on them. Some of them are really ugly. They have some big holes, but I think caulk will fill it. But I did get this room. I got one trim board in. And again, I'm just using caulk to hold it in because it's concrete. And I got the other one cut, and the other one cut. They're not installed yet. I'm going to do that today. And I got this fancy one cut that goes underneath the cabinet. And I should have this in today. And then maybe I'll paint it. I don't know. Because it's ready. Once I get these boards in, it's ready for paint. I can get the first coat of paint on. I got to clean up inside this window. It is really, I don't know if you can see inside there. It's really dirty. But then it's done. Keeping these outlets, maybe change them just with the other ones I have in the house. And wash them, clean them up. But the sink turned out nice. Here, I do have light. And it's the new LED light. So it's doesn't spend any electricity. But yeah, it turned out nice. So the bathroom is done. Just needs the tile sealed and the toilet and the urinal washed. This is 100% cleaned. This room just needs paint and it's done. I'm going to start doing the wainscoting around the entire room. And it's my idea for wainscoting. I looked on the internet. Nothing's really that similar to mine. But other people don't have the same problem as concrete. But there we go. That's what it is. Okay. Jurocha. Delicious. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, it's noon on Sunday. I finished the install and caulked in the trim around the pedestal. So now it's one unit. So that's done. Room is ready for paint now. Everything's caulked. Just like I gotta clean that window still. It's ready for paint. And I started doing some of the wainscot. And this is what it's turning out like. I think it's a pretty good finish. It'll look much nicer when I get a couple coats of paint on it, of course, but I did them all 45 centimeters from each other, or 17 3/4 inches. So I got to the corner and it's noon. I've been here since 9. So 3 hours. I got this much installed and got the bathroom done. It's just that, each piece of wood has to be cut, and I'm cutting the trim on the edge so that it has some kind of profile. When it's painted, you'll see it more dramatic. Because it'll tie in with the other. And then I gotta do shoe at the very end. I gotta make my own shoe because they don't sell shoe in Japan. Well, I've made everything. This is plywood cut into 45s. And I hope I have enough. I made 46. And I think I counted enough. If I didn't, I have to make more. And I have plenty of plywood, so I can make more. All right. It's done for the day, maybe. Bye-bye. Well, it's June 2nd. I had to go to NAFCO to get more wood for the wainscot. I counted out all the runner boards. Inside I had two more than I needed, maybe. Then I came outside and I noticed, I have 6 extra boards. How lucky. So I can pick the best ones. So yeah, here's more of the runner boards, and here's more of the trim and crown for the trim. I got the kitchen done today. I got it caulked to where the caulk gun is, but I also finished the pedestal today. Because I needed to caulk around it, I need it to be finished so I can caulk around it. I think it turned out nice. I might put one more coat on it before I go home, just because it said 20 to 30 minutes to dry. Yeah, I think it did. But yeah, the finish turned out really nice. If I put one more coat on, I think it'll dry by tomorrow so I can tape it off and start going at the house. Yeah, I think it turned out nice. And I'm going to be running boards up so that I got the corners trimmed in. So I'm going to be running up to the ceiling with other trim boards. And it's going to happen on this one too. Because yesterday when we were moving in the stuff from our school, I smashed the wall. And so I've decided, instead of repairing this, I'm going to make the corners indestructible by putting them in wood. And so if they get damaged or anything, they can just be easily painted or lightly sanded and painted. Because I'm sure I'm going to have extra paint, maybe. Alright, well, finished for the day. Short 2-minute clip of the pedestal. Alright, bye-bye. Well, it's the 3rd. I got all the wainscot up, and I am officially out of wood. I have no more wood left. I have 5 extra pieces, and these are really ugly ones, and I'm glad I made extras because I don't want to use those. But yeah, I've got this area from here to here caulked, but not sanded. And I got this little pedestal caulked, but not sanded. And I got the rest of this to caulk and sand. But everything else is sanded. Everything was pre-sanded so it doesn't kill my fingers when I'm caulking. But it's all done. It's almost 6 and I'm bushed again. Tired. Yeah, I got it all done. So, if this was being turned into a nice little living room, it would be a very fancy, nice little living room. Okay. Short 1-minute clip. Oh, I forgot to mention it yesterday, but they put in the new doors. New front doors. So it's got the wire in the door. The pictures will show it, but cool. See you. There's a typhoon today. That's why the wind is blowing. Well, yesterday I got the whole room in caulk. Everything. The trim, the wainscot, everything is in caulk. And today I got 1 coat of paint on the entire house. I also got all the new outlet covers. So yeah, there's 1 coat of paint on everything. And it does need a second coat. I see some spots that are a little thin. But I like it. It turned out nice, I think. Yeah, everything is in paint. 1 coat, and everything was trimmed in first and then coated. So it was a pretty productive day. Got everything trimmed and coated. 1 coat. It definitely needs 2. There's some thin spots. And I also coated the bathroom. For now, they're going to stay the same color. And I hope I have enough paint to finish. This definitely needs another coat because you can see, like, right there. Well, right. Can you see it in the camera? Right there, it's a little miss. And there's some out here too, where the paint just didn't seem to take this thick. Where was it? Right there. But it's not really noticeable, but still, it's just like, maybe with the shine you can see it. It just needs another coat, and then it'll be, plus this coat I used just sucked up the paint. But this is pretty much the color. It might be a little bit darker when it dries. And that area is dry, so that's kind of what it'll look like. I did that first thing this morning. All right, well, I'm out of here. It's very muggy today because it's been raining all day, nonstop. All right, bye-bye. So I don't know what I said in the last video, but I got the final coat of paint on all the walls today. I also, a few days ago, cut out the floor for an entranceway and framed it in so that people will know to take off their shoes when they come in. What else did I do? Oh, I got those doors painted at the end. It's only one coat, brushed on. It has a real thin coat just as a primer underneath it, but it was very thin. Oh, I got this doorway all prepped in. It's going to need maybe one more coat. This paint really doesn't cover very well. And this room is also in paint, but it needs the white finished. But I also got the sinks, the brass and copper cleaned, and this one also highly polished. So it was grimy, but they look like nickel polish now, and I got to do it to the toilets in the bathroom too. And I got a second coat on the shoe molding, so when I put it up, maybe I don't have to paint it again. I think it just looks all right. And that's about it. Today is the 9th, and I have to go home because Sean has an event tonight with school. To watch fireworks at the school. So, oh, and I started cleaning the doorway off. I got the paint. You can see there's white paint. Where is it? I cleaned the whole white paint here. So with brake cleaner and elbow grease, it comes off real easy. Somebody had spray painted it, both doors, with white paint. And it's, I mean, it comes off with some elbow grease with brake cleaner. But they got a lot of white paint on the door, so I have to clean off 3 sides. I don't know why they spray painted the door white. If they're going to spray paint it to mask it off, I need to hide the... Because the new glass looks nice, but the frame looks like crap. Alright, that's it. Tomorrow I'll start trimming in the house, painting the trim. And masking off, the windows and doors. Oh, and I have to still sand some areas of the floor, but most of it, 90% is done. Alright. Yeah, I forgot I had sanded the floors and got them level, because the carpet won't sit level if the floors aren't level. Oh, I got this one glued down. This was my first one, this is my second one, and the way I applied the glue the first time was not good. But after that, all the rest were pretty good. All right, see you.